We are in our second semester now of this year, this school year, and there have been some changes along the way and some changes that we're making for this second semester. Hi, welcome to Schulte Sweetie's Homeschool YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm a mom of 3 girls ages 13, 9, and 7. I currently homeschool my younger 2 daughters that are 9 and 7. I've already done a video of how things went last semester and what worked and didn't work. And so I thought I'd do another video of what we are doing this semester because some things have changed and some things they've finished up. And so we're just going to kind of almost start fresh. So I am going to share and go through both of my girls, what they're using, and then what we are using all together. Because they are so close in age, like 7 and 9, I definitely don't mind grouping them together for extra things. So that is what I'm going to show you. So the first thing is my youngest daughter, I thought she was kind of struggling with her reading. She's not so much, but it was just my fear. I have gotten her tested with our public virtual school, and I know that sometimes testing isn't completely accurate, but she was doing really well. And then she did 6 weeks of the Lexia app. She was doing almost 30 minutes a day, 150 minutes a week on this app. She did not love that. But she was doing so well. She progressed further than what they thought she would, what they were basically set her goal to. She progressed to 2 more levels past what they expected her to get to. And so we have kind of discontinued using the app so regularly, but that is still an option that I might do. If there's a day or so that I need her to do something different, that I might not get to her schoolwork, then I will probably have her do the app. But as of right now, we're not really gonna do it too often because she was pretty burnt out from it. So what we are using is kind of what we've been using. We actually took a break from it when she was using the app, but we are back to Logic of English, Foundations. This has some spelling in it. I saw one of our lessons was a little bit more grammar. She's reading more in here. So I think this will be a great continuation for where she is. I feel like we can finish it this semester, this level. So then she would move on to the next level. I already have it here at home. As of right now, that's the plan. So that is going well. Another thing that is kind of what I added on a little bit. This is a free program. It's called Treasure Hunt Reading. They do have videos and they have free workbooks. I got it thinking oh, this might be fun. And I just felt oh, maybe we'll do it in addition. It was too much to do in addition, but there were some pages in the workbooks that she did end up really liking. And so we're going to continue. Actually, today she just asked me to do one of these. So these are these comic strip things, and they read the words and then they draw out what the comic strip says. Some of the other pages in here we still might work on. I am one of those, I always think some extra workbook might be good just to help reinforce. We probably won't do them all, but if they look kind of fun like this, then I might have her do them. I do also still have some old The Good and the Beautiful, kindergarten, first grade. I mean, you can download it for free. So I might use those if there's something that I feel like she needs reinforced with. Or we still do have All About Reading, but I'm not planning to actually get that out because that would, I think, definitely be too much. But things here and there, I am not afraid to bring out. A couple other things that are reinforcing the phonics. I have Explode the Code, and she is moving on into level 2. She's finishing up level 1, so we're moving on to level 2, and I have really thought this has been really good for her. In addition to, this is word bladders. This is kind of vocabulary and phonics and even writing. And so they kind of go up and they have the clues, and then they can move the word up and kind of change the word. And so she is doing this. I do have to help her with some of the clues, but as she's getting better with her reading, she's doing more of this. And I'm trying to really make it intentional to have her read things out. Like we've been playing more games, and one of their favorite games that they play is called Miss Bernard's is a wild card. And you're basically creating a sentence with like some adjective, noun, this rhyming thing. So I am having her more often read those out, like read her sentence. There's some struggles, but I'm really trying to like, why don't you read this? And trying to encourage her to read more to gain that confidence. Another one that I am adding in here and there, not regularly, is grammar. I'm not doing too much because obviously I really want to focus on the phonics, and there's a tiny bit of grammar in Logic of English, but at least so far. There might be more grammar in it further on. We've just started with some of the grammar. But I'm just adding, this is a Scholastics grammar. Nice quick lessons in here, easy to do, doesn't take too long. So I do that sometimes. And one other thing, so with our public virtual school, we do have learning goals that we need to work on each month, and one of them is reading comprehension. I think we've already turned in something for that goal, but I'm still continuing with that because it is definitely a great skill. So I do have this reading comprehension book. I have no idea where I got this at, but I have it. I think I probably got it used or maybe at like a thrift store or something. So I do have this, and then a hidden gem. I think this is a great tool, and this is actually what I've been working on the last few days with her. This is from Miniature Masterminds, and I actually only printed off maybe even half, if that. I printed off what it is it's daily work, and it's reading comprehension work. So I'm flipping to another page that she hasn't done yet. So it has week 1, day 4. So we might not school daily every 5 days a week. So we're just gonna move right along to the next day. But basically they would read this, answer some questions there, but there's more to it. So some of it, they do have like little stories. This is like a little storybook they can cut out. My printer did not work well during this. I had to like reprint some of it because it was not working. I had to clean it. So they also have some stories in here, like longer ones. This is the Frog Prince. I will likely read this to her, like maybe have her co-read with me. Some of the shorter passages, I'm trying to have her read them just to give her some confidence. And then, so after the Frog Prince, they have like some, like this is week 4, day 2. They'll have some, says read the story, answer the questions, read the story on day 3, and then they talk about the fairy tale. So this is reading skill builders, and there's some other short stories in here, and like this one is going to be like drawing the story. So I think that this is like not every week is the same in here, and they're doing some different things. So I think this will be good in addition to what she has. Miniature Masterminds has some really great tools in on their website. They don't have this reading comprehension for every grade. So I had only found it for like 1st grade. I could be wrong. It is a little bit tricky to kind of navigate the website, but I'm excited to use this free resource. So I think it's 36 weeks worth. I only printed off like 12 weeks, I think. Yeah, 12 weeks. And so if we like this okay this semester, we might be using it more next year as well. We probably won't even finish this either because, like I said, we don't school every single day. And so then she is so funny. She has loved using mind benders from the Critical Thinking Company, and she's been on level 2. She completely blew through the other book and she finished it. But I don't feel like she's ready for level 3 because my older 2 have worked on that some and kind of been like stuck on things. Although she just like is so quick at those. So what I've done, I actually have this from my middle daughter. This is Science Mind Benders Animals, and we've gone through like over half of this book already. My middle daughter has. So I had this, and I did find some of the mind bender puzzles that my youngest likes, like this, that she could do, but I was like, may as well just get one of her own. So I have this ready to order. I don't have all my order. I have this, and then I'm going to get insects I'm hoping these will keep her busy. Plus this will add in a little bit extra science. So like that's a win. And then I have one that's a verbal mind benders that they have. And then there was, I think I am going to actually get the next level for when she is ready. But I don't think she's quite ready yet. She could surprise me though. So I do have that. And then the other two things that she's working on for language arts are her handwriting. It's kind of a toss up between these two, but she usually goes to this one. But today they did pick up this. Both of my daughters have this A Reason for Handwriting. What they like to do is especially get to that last day so that they can write out the Bible verse here and then tear it out, color the picture, and give it to their grandma. So I'm just letting them do that. Then she has already started level 2 of Apologia math. She's like 15, 16 lessons in. So we are just going to continue on with level 2. She will likely not finish it this semester. So she'll just continue it on into next year. I haven't decided how much school we'll do in the summer, but summer and fall are always so crazy. So like I'm going to try to be more realistic. We'll see if I actually am. And then she does have mathematical reasoning especially for like those extra skills. We'll probably do some, math skill, like extra flashcards and things too, to work on addition and subtraction. So now we get into my 9-year-old. She is one I definitely over planned for last semester. I did schedule too much for her, so I'm trying to be more mindful of that and work on that. Although you will see, I have a ton of things. So I promise we don't do all of these every day. Some of this I'm still trying to figure out what we're actually doing anyway. So some of this, I don't know if we're using it. So I will let you know what I think we're gonna do. Do have mathematical reasoning. So I have her either do mathematical reasoning or like multiplication practice sheets, like time sheets or something to work on those skills to keep her fresh with that. In addition to that, her main curriculum is Apologia math. She's in level 4. We are not as far into this as I had hoped, but we're moving along. So as I told her, as long as we continue to move forward, I'm okay. But I really want to try to do this more regularly. But she really would like to just like move out from the curriculum. This is one of the things that she does flock to, is this kitten math. We have started this like in the summer, and so we're not as far in this as what she would want to be. But this is like teaching different math concepts for how it would apply to your life if you were like fostering kittens. So she loves this. But I do like to do the actual math lesson too. Into language arts, oh, there's so much. Because I just feel like this is kind of where she really fights me more, and so I have to kind of adjust, and we sometimes will do something for a while, take a break from it, maybe go back to it. I'm still trying to figure out what our groove is. And so like even second semester, it's just sometimes that's how it goes. So I have a lot of things, but we are not doing them every day. And sometimes like she might request to do some of these things, or like say, can we please put this aside and do something different? And so that is part of it. And then also you will notice I have a lot of like workbooky type things. And that is because my husband and I are going out of town for over a week, and my mom is going to have my girls. And so she is going to be doing school with them. So a lot of that will be workbook type stuff, because she will need that instead of teaching them actual lessons and stuff. So that's what we're doing. So this is a favorite for her, and we have really enjoyed it. This is for grades 4 and 5. This is Editor-in-Chief from the Critical Thinking Company. We really like this. This is similar to like Fix-It Grammar. This one is you have a full paragraph and then a couple of things to figure out and find. What I do is I sit and I have the answers with me, and I read through with her, and I might say, oh, you have something to find here. And so she looks deep into that sentence and will find what she needs to fix. You could have them write it over like the whole paragraph, but I don't make her. So along with this, we have some other options with grammar. One of them is Beowulf grammar. We are in this section 2 of Beowulf grammar. We pick this up sometimes and then we set it aside sometimes. We just kind of here and there, but this is one of our options. We also have the language theater. I've done a video on the language theater as well, and we have only used this a little bit because our fall was crazy, so we might pick this back up again. One of the things I recently purchased because I got it for my younger one is a Scholastic grammar. It's very thin. There's not much to it. It's very simple too. But she looked at this and did not like this idea of this, so I'm not sure if we will use this or not. Thing I still have, and we will probably use this some for grammar and all of the things, is Language Smarts from the Critical Thinking Company. We still have that, and that covers all aspects of language arts. So a couple of things that we also have that I'm still having her work on. These are daily, so pretty much no matter what, she will work on these. Daily word ladders, and this is a Scholastic, just like the younger one. And then this is Explode the Code. She's in level 4 now, so she's just moving along with those. I do have her do those every day, and she's pretty independent with those. Sometimes she needs a little help with the word ladders though. One of the things I also got recently, this is from Lakeshore Learning, and I had not even known that Lakeshore Learning had workbooks and things. But I had seen something on Facebook about it, and I went to their website and I decided they had like a welcome code, so I got these really cheap. And like I said, I'm doing some extra workbooks with us being gone and my mom teaching. And so some of the things that I picked up, this is Daily Reading Comprehension. This is for grades 3 and 4. A lot of them were grouped like 2 grades together. So they're reading a short passage. Monday, like they might be working on like some vocabulary. Tuesday, they have some cause and effect here. There's a Venn diagram, true and false, and then they're kind of like responding to a question. So sometimes they're a little bit different. They might like do some multiple choice. They might fill in the blank. They have different options here. So this is this reading daily comprehension. I think that this is nice because it's just like broken into daily things. So that's why I got these books, because a lot of these are broken into daily things. I am not talking about much of a writing curriculum right now because there's going to be something in just a little bit with our group subjects for writing. So what I decided to do was I did get this. This is a paragraph of the week. So you're starting on Monday with brainstorming, Tuesday with some details, Wednesday with topic and conclusion, Thursday publishing, and then Friday sharing your writing with someone else. So I got this. I thought this would maybe be a little bit nice to do. They do have like explanatory writing, opinion, narrative. So they have different types of writing, and I thought that, and they have like the prompts, and she needs some extra help with like just even being motivated. So I'm hoping that this can be helpful. I don't know if we'll do this constantly, maybe spread it out through 2 weeks or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But and then the last thing that I got from Lakeshore Learning recently is this is grades 3 and 4, and this is Correct the Sentence. This is very similar to like Fix It Grammar and also like the editor-in-chief. So I think she's gonna like this. I don't know if we will like do this in conjunction with editor-in-chief or wait and do maybe 1 week. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this, but these are just like bite-sized things. Again, Monday you're doing like a sentence, you're correcting it and writing it. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday there's a little more. This is towards the end. This is week 28, so they're divided by weeks. And then Friday, it looks like most Fridays you will have like a whole paragraph to edit. So that is another thing that I got, and I think she loves like the editing part of editor-in-chief, so I think this will be really good for her, and the answers are in the back as well. She does have mind benders. Like I said before, she's kind of like not as eager to do these anymore because they're getting more difficult. So she does pick them up here and there. She does need a little bit of help sometimes with that as well. we put a pause on Christian Light Education reading, and we started with Hearth and Story, and we were reading the First State of Being, and we were really enjoying it. So there's different like questions and things throughout this. There's all sorts of things. It has like a little dictionary about 90s terms and things. So we are really enjoying this, and we're probably going to do at least one more Hearth and Story story novel unit together. She is really enjoying it, reading it with me. So we're doing that. I'm also really focusing, part of the reason why I don't think CLE worked for us, the Christian Light Education, the reading program, because she is not so motivated to like read on her own. And so I'm really pushing her more this semester to read. And so I'm chapter books especially, and I had her pick out one. I'm purchasing her a new one to see if that will help motivate her as well. She does like audiobooks, and a lot of times we'll read them in the evenings, like when she can't sleep. Which is fine. I like told her that that's okay, but sometimes I think it keeps her up too. So that's what she's been doing, but I want to really push her to read chapter books as well, and hopefully start find some books that she really likes too. That's the big thing. So we have been doing this Soaring with Spelling, and I think we're both pretty burnt out with this. This is still level 3. She still really struggles with spelling, and so I think we just needed some change. And so what I have, a couple things here. So I got 2 books, and I think I have one more coming for spelling from the Thinking Tree. So I have these spelling books, so she's been working on these to kind of do some extra. And then I also have this automatic spelling that I wanted to try out. I purchased it on a whim this year. I was looking at it, and I just kept coming back to it. So if I don't use it with her, I'm going to use it with my youngest probably, but I really like this idea of the automatic spelling. So we do have that as an option as well. Okay, so as I was editing it, I realized that my video, if I would have included all of the changes for family subjects, it would be too much. So I'm just going to end this video now with 1st and 4th grade, and then I will probably add my family subjects in to a future video collaboration for what we are using with like Morning Basket or Family Basket. So those family subjects will come up very soon, and I will share all of that with you because there's been a lot of changes on that as well. Thanks for joining me today, and I will talk to you later. Have a great day.